Hey moms, how are you? So it's been a while, so I guess I'm back since I last did a Facebook Live. So I wanted to talk with you about something really cool that I've been thinking a lot about lately because I was actually on a trip for a while. So it was my first trip with an exclusively breastfed baby, hence Isaac. I had been on vacation before with my other son, Samuel, but he was already 9 months the first time that we went away. So it was a little bit different because he was already eating, so I wasn't so stressed out about the breastfeeding. So this was the first time with Isaac, so it was a little bit different, and I learned a lot of stuff. So I kind of planned before leaving. I thought a lot about different things, about how things were going to work where I was going. I actually went to Colombia to visit family and friends and to obviously introduce Isaac. So I kind of knew a little bit where I was going and some of the places that I would be going to. But still, I did come across some surprises. So I wanted to share some of the things that I learned and how to overcome them, because going on vacation can be a little bit stressful, and especially when you're going with a breastfeeding baby. I mean, I guess it has its advantages. You don't have to be thinking so much about food, about how you're going to cook for the baby, how you're going to heat the food. It's all there, organic, freshly made, perfect temperature for your baby. So I just wanted to go over some of those things so that you don't make the same mistakes that I made, and then obviously to give you some really cool tips and things that you will definitely benefit from so that you can enjoy your vacation, you can relax, whatever you're going to be doing, and you can have fun, and you can make it something really, really memorable, and you don't have to be stressed out about your milk supply or about any of those things. So I just wanted to bring some of those things to your kind of mind so you think about those. Because you do have to, it's not just pack your stuff in your bag and leave. There is some stuff that you should think about. So I'm going to share those with you. And this is for a breastfeeding mom and any mom really that you just want to have a vacation. It doesn't matter whether it's going to be 2 days or 5 weeks, or it doesn't matter where you're going to go. These are all practical things that you can kind of take into consideration when you're packing your bag, okay? So I'm gonna, Isaac is a little bit attached to me, so I'm gonna go through these here. So first I wanted to talk about kind of when you're going to be at the airport and things like that. So remember, when you're breastfeeding, you know, keeping hydrated and eating really good is really important. But also being comfortable, you know, in your clothes and stuff like that. So definitely a must is a nursing bra. Make sure you are wearing not just a sports bra, the type of nursing bras that have the little clip here that you can unclip and you can bring down for your boobs. So that's really important. I would definitely recommend that, especially when you're going to be traveling, if you're going to be in an airport or in a boat and things like that while you get to your destination. And then the second thing would be, definitely make sure you take your breastfeeding or nursing t-shirt that makes it accessible and easy for you to get your boobs out there. I was really surprised at Miami Airport they have one of those really good, breastfeeding pod thingies that you can get in. So that was really, really cool. But if they don't have things like that, then just wearing a nursing shirt, and when you're on the actual airplane, makes just things so much easier for you. So definitely one of those. If you don't have anything like this, they have different types. This is a baby katan. It's actually the baby carrier. These are the really easy ones to put on, or any type of carrier like this just makes it a lot easier for your baby to keep calm, to be close to your breast, and gives you access with your hands to be doing other things, especially if you have toddlers running around and things like that. So those are definitely wearing must, and make sure you have comfortable clothing. Really, really important. I just came back from, like I said, from vacation, so I was wanting to wear nice lingerie and things like that. This is a really cute one that I have. So just what I did is, this is just a regular really cute bra, and then what I have underneath are breast pads. The washable kind, so they're a little bit thicker and they're just really easy to take with me and wash while I'm there. I'll show you what those look like too. That's my other recommendation. And then another cool thing is having a nursing cover like this one. I think I've showed you guys this one before. This is the one that Mommy's Love has too. So this one's really cool. It kind of looks like a little poncho or something. So it's super stretchy, and you can also use it for various other things, like to put on a high chair, to put over your car seat, and to put on a trolley, like a shopping trolley. So it would be multifunctional, and it's really compact, so it's not going to take up too much of your diaper case. So that's a really good recommendation. And then something else that I wanted to talk about is, a lot of people ask me like, oh, should I bring a pump or not? I would always say definitely take your pump, especially if you're going for like a long time, and if you know that you're going to be going out at night, if you have like family and stuff, you're visiting family, so they can maybe take care of your baby while you go on a date with your husband or with your family or old girlfriends or whatever. So definitely take your breast pump. Make sure that it's a compact one. Like this is the Mandela one that you get through your medical insurance. So it's like super, super compact. So you can definitely take that, and then you can take your flanges and maybe just like 2 bottles, and those disposable nipples that you can get. There's a lot of different brands that sell those. So just take those. I wouldn't take lots of bottles and stuff. Just take what you need. If you know that your baby breastfeeds all the time and you don't need to like pump milk to give them, just very, very, try and make it as compact as possible. Okay, and then another thing to think about, which you probably don't think about, I hardly ever get sick. But if you were to get sick, in the event that you got sick, before you leave, speak to your pediatrician about options of things that you can take, because you can't just take any type of drug when you're breastfeeding. So maybe just bring up different scenarios, like, hey, if I was going to you know, have a stomach bug or something like that, what would I take? So just go over those things with your pediatrician before you leave. I took with me the only pills that I can take for pain. These were prescribed by my gynecologist, so I know exactly that they're safe to take while I'm breastfeeding. So keep those accessible, because you might not have a lot of access to drugstores and things like that, so make sure you take them with you. Okay? Thing number 2 is water. Be very careful depending on where you're going to go, if you can take water from the tap or not. So I would just always try and drink bottled water or boiled water, and keep it with you, like in a water bottle like this. Make sure you always have water with you. Very, very important that you keep hydrated. So super important, especially on the day that you travel and stuff, because airplanes and stuff like that can make you very dehydrated. So definitely make sure you have your water bottle around. And then when you're traveling to in the airport and things like that, make sure that you have with you snacks that are healthy for you. So you can take like some, you know, oat bars or nuts, things like that. And those are always things that have like galactose also, so it's going to help with your milk supply too. So definitely think about taking those. And then something that I wanted to comment on is make sure you get a little bit of adventures while you're away. So read up on the fruits and vegetables and things like that that are very traditional or very, you know, prominent in the areas that you're traveling to. I was in Colombia, like I said, so there's lots of avocados, and those are great, nutritional, and to boost your milk supply. So I was eating a lot of those. And then if you want to add a little bit of spice to your food, so like turmeric or different types of spices, garlic, for example, you know, in the native food you get that, jalapenos, stuff like that's really cool, because it's going to change the consistency and the flavor of your milk. So it entices your baby to drink more milk, hence boosting your milk supply. So that's a really cool little thing that I learned too. In regards to your milk too, you can take something like this, which is just very small, to keep your milk cold if you have to be pumping on the go or anything like that, the airport, anywhere. And those are really, really easy to use. And then the other thing is, you never know when you're going to suffer from like engorgement or something like that, or if you need help with your milk supply, with your letdown or anything like that. So you can take the gel packs like these, and you can also freeze these, put them in the bag, and then it'll help conserve your milk too. So those are really handy that way too. These are the pads that I was talking about, the washable breast pads. So they come in a laundry bag like this, so they're easy to wash. And then these are great for when you're going to be traveling, because they're like very compact, and like I said, they're reusable, so you don't have to be worrying about buying more or anything like that. If you don't like the reusable ones, then you can just buy like a box of disposable ones like these. They usually come in a box with different, there's like 40, 60, or 100. So you can take those with you, keep them in your diaper bag. Because the worst thing is when you're traveling and stuff like that, you don't want to be having leaking t-shirts and stuff like that. And like I said, take advantage, you know, you're away, you can wear a nice bra or a nice bikini or something like that, so you can just put one of those pads in there to make life a lot easier for you. So I just wanted to share those really cool tips that I learned when traveling. I had an amazing time. Isaac is now almost 6 months. He'll be 6 months pretty soon. So we'll be starting a whole new part of our journey, which I'll be definitely sure to share with you. So just wanted to get your comments too, moms. Is there anywhere that you're going to be traveling in the summer, or anywhere that you've traveled to and that you can share some cool tips about traveling? I was a little bit stressed out about going away for such a long time with this little guy, but it was an amazing experience. We didn't have any trouble. None of us got sick, so it was amazing, but I was cautious. I did take care to prepare before leaving. So I'm gonna do like a little tip list once I finish this video on the post section on the comments, so that you have that. I'll take a picture of all this stuff, and then if there's anything else that you can share, please comment and take a picture of it. It was a cool gadget or anything that you saw that you learned while you were away, so we can share with all those moms, so you moms can have an amazing vacation, because you deserve it. You do the best job in the world. You feed your baby the most amazing gold milk, amazing nutrition for your baby, and you deserve to take some time off too. Bye, moms.